Hello dear students, welcome back to EasEnglish. This is Rodrigo Lazo Campo, your English teacher with a new lesson, lesson 58. Lesson 58. And the title of the lesson is I read a book. I read a book. You see, this is a book. This is a book. And in these two pictures we can see some girls. 3 girls reading books. El verbo principal de esta lección es el verbo read. Aquí está resaltado, read. Y no todo lo que existe se puede read. Básicamente usted puede read. You can read books, magazines, the news in the form of the newspaper. You can also read stories, letters, etc. There are many things that you can read. Tal vez usted no conoce qué es una magazine, quizás tampoco sabe qué es un newspaper, muy probablemente no sabe qué son letters. Yo más adelante o enseguida voy a ilustrar con algunas imágenes a alguien reading estos diferentes tipos de items y quizás algunos otros. Well, here are 6 pictures, numbered from 1 through 6, to illustrate the action of reading. Read. I read. En cada una de esas imágenes, una persona reads habitualmente, or is reading now, at this moment. Entonces, voy a decirlo primeramente y luego lo escribiré. Number 1. A man reads books habitually. Number 2. A man reads letters. Number 3. A boy reads on the computer. Number 4. A man reads plans. Number 5. A man reads a menu. And number 6. A man reads the newspaper. Now, at this moment, this man is reading a book. This man is reading a letter. This boy is reading on the computer. This man is reading a plan. This man is reading a menu. And this man is reading the newspaper. Ahora voy a escribirlos. Here are the sentences. This man reads books. This man reads letters. This boy reads on the computer. This man reads plans. This man reads a menu. And this man reads the newspaper. Here on the right, this man is reading a book now. This man is reading a letter now. This boy is reading on the computer. This man is reading a plan. This man is reading a menu. And this man is reading the newspaper. Ahora avancemos con el cuerpo de la lección propiamente dicho. Para empezar, déjenme decirle que esta niña aparece en cada una de las páginas de esta lección y que en cada página ella está dando a conocer su hábito de read. He resaltado 2 palabras. Una de esas 2 palabras es with. Y la otra es to. With to. With to. Para efectos de esta lección, quiero decirle que with y to son dos prepositions. Prepositions. Y la primera, es decir, with, se usa para expresar la compañía de alguien o de algo con quien o con que usted hace algo. En otras palabras más sencillas, expresa compañía. O también, en otros casos, se usa para declarar el instrumento con el cual usted hace algo. Mientras que to, que lo va a encontrar en una de las páginas finales, expresa a quién le hace usted una acción, en favor de quién usted ejecuta una acción. Let's get started. I read with my mom. I read with my mom. This girl says, I read with my mom. La acción es I read. My mom. Esta preposición une a la acción con este nombre. This is her mom. With, para indicar la compañía con la cual se hace algo. I read with my mom. The girl reads with her mom. Ahora yo tomo mi lugar y yo digo, the girl reads with her mom. Ya no puedo decir my mom, porque esa no es my mom. Es la mom de esta girl. Por eso digo with her mom. The girl reads with her mom. Note el cambio de el verbo, porque yo soy ahora quien hablo de esta girl, entonces el verbo adopta esta S. Pero al la niña hablar de ella misma, entonces el verbo no tiene la S. Así como cuando usted habla de usted mismo, el verbo no tiene la S. Pero si usted dice esto acerca de la niña, debe agregar la S. The girl reads with her mom. But I can also say that the girl is reading with her mom now. Voy a escribirlo de este lado. The girl is reading with her mom now. Notemos estos dos enunciados. Uno para referirse al hábito. The girl reads with her mom. I read with my mom. Y este otro, the girl is reading with her mom now. Now, en este instante, son dos expresiones distintas, son dos momentos diferentes. Let's turn the page. I read with my dad. Sigue diciendo la niña. I read with my dad. Ahora yo describo la acción que la niña habitualmente hace y ya no voy a usar the girl. Voy a reemplazar the girl por she. She reads with her dad. No es my dad, es her dad. Her dad. El dad of this girl. The girl, o más bien she, is reading with her dad now. She is reading with her dad at this moment. Got it? Now let's turn the page. Now the girl says, I read with my grandma. I read with my grandma. And I say, she reads with her grandma. She reads with her grandma. She is reading with her grandma now. She is reading with her grandma now. Now the girl on this page says, I read with my grandpa. I read with my grandpa. And I say, she reads with her grandpa. She usually reads with her grandpa. She reads with her grandpa every day. Or she reads with her grandpa every night. And now she is reading with her grandpa. She is reading with her grandpa now. She is reading with her grandpa at this moment. She is reading with her grandpa right now. On the next page, the girl says, I read with my aunt. I read with my aunt. This is the girl's aunt. And I can say and write, she reads with her aunt. She reads with her aunt. Aunt es una nueva palabra para usted y expresa una nueva relación familiar. Ya a continuación le explico para que usted entienda qué relación es esta. I can also say that she is reading with her aunt. She is reading a book with her aunt. Maybe she is reading a story with her aunt. Now, I forgot to write now. She is reading with her aunt now. On the next page, the girl says, I read with my sister. I read with my sister. She reads with her sister. She reads a book with her sister. She reads a book with her sister. She is reading a book with her sister now. She is reading a book with her sister now. She is reading a book with her sister now. This picture shows that she is reading a book with her sister now. On the next page, the girl says, I read with my brother. I read with my brother. Como si este brother ya supiera read. I read with my brother. She reads with her brother. She reads with her brother. She reads with her brother. She is reading a book with her brother. She is reading a book with her brother now. Now, in this picture, we can see she is reading a book with her brother now. And last, she says, I read to my dog. I read to my dog. I read a book to my dog. And I say, she reads a book to her dog. She reads a book to her dog. ¿Recuerda la diferencia entre with y to, de la cual hablé al comienzo? ¿Y por qué aquí no usa with? sencillamente porque este dog cannot read. This dog cannot read. Let me write it here. The dog cannot read. The dog cannot read. O, hablando acerca de todos los dogs, dogs cannot read. Dogs cannot read books. Dogs cannot read magazines. Dogs cannot read the newspaper, etc. Por eso acá no dice with, sino to. Lo mismo pudo haber dicho aquí para este caso, because this child cannot read books. Right? And here, I can also say that she is reading a book to her dog. She is reading a book to her dog. She is reading a book to her dog now. Okay? Now, I would like us to move on to the activities. Dije que les explicaría el término aunt, el cual es nuevo en esta lección. Para ello, permítanme presentarle este family tree. Vamos a suponer que este es my family tree, my own family tree, okay? So here is me, Rodrigo Lazo Campo. This is me. And I have one brother and one sister. Si tuviera más, irían sobre esta línea. Si tuviera más brothers and sisters, irían en esta línea. So I have one brother and one sister. I have my dad and my mom. And I have a grandpa on the side of my mom and a grandpa on the side of my father. I have a grandma on the side of my mom and a grandma on the side of my dad. So I have two grandpas and two grandmas. Right? Because this is my dad's family and this is my mom's family. Pero además, my mom has sisters and brothers, and my dad has sisters and brothers. Voy aquí a abrir una flecha para indicar los brothers and sisters de mi mom y los brothers and sisters de mi dad. Aquí están. One brother of my mom and one sister of my mom. One brother of my dad and one sister of my dad. Esta sister y esta sister, una de my mom y otra de my dad, son mis aunts. Entonces yo puedo decir I have two aunts. Y estos brother, el de my mom y el brother de my dad, son my uncles. So I have two uncles. I have two uncles. In other words, I have two aunts and two uncles. I have two aunts and two uncles. Two aunts and two uncles. Espero que esta explicación haya sido suficiente para entender el concepto de aunt y de uncle. Sé que en alguna lección o en no muchas otras lecciones en el futuro se estarán abordando este tema y muchos otros más, y usted lo entenderá completamente y lo usará efectivamente. Well, we are going to have two activities in this lesson, and this is activity 1. There is a web a web with 8 circles around, and the main idea in the middle. The main idea reads, I read a book. This is what the girl says in the lesson, I read a book. And in the circles, you are going to draw pictures. I am going to drag the pictures into the circles. What pictures? The pictures of the people the girl reads the book with. So, one picture here, another picture here, another picture here, etc. Pictures of the people the girl reads the book with. In order, en el mismo orden en que aparecen en la lección. Yo voy a hacerlo, usted también hágalo. Probablemente usted no tenga acceso a los pictures, pero sí recuerda los nombres. Entonces va a mencionar los nombres en orden de las personas with whom the girl reads a book. Right? Puede escribirlos también y decir cosas como the girl reads a book with her mom. She reads a book with her dad, in order, in the same order of the lesson. Let's do it. Well, you see I have pasted the pictures in the circles to make a web, a picture web. And this web shows who the girl reads the book with, or who the girl reads the book to. In picture 1, you see the girl reading the book with her mom. In picture 2, we have the girl reading the book with her dad. In picture 3, we see the girl reading the book with her grandma. In picture 4, we see the girl reading the book with her grandpa. In picture 5, she is reading the book with her aunt. In picture 6, she is reading the book with her sister. In picture 7, she is reading the book with her brother. And in picture 8, she is reading the book to her dog. Bueno, he rotulado las imágenes y ahora voy a proceder a escribir los enunciados. Here on the right, I'm going to write the habitual connotation sentences. And on the left, I'm going to write the present progressive connotation sentences. Usted puede escribir un enunciado para cada persona. Yo voy a escribir un enunciado en el que los reúna a todos. Y también voy a pretender primeramente que yo soy la girl. Y después hablo desde mi propia perspectiva. Hágalo usted también así, por favor. Here are the sentences. I read a book with my mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, sister and brother, and to my dog. The girl reads a book with her mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, sister, and brother, and to her dog. I am reading a book with my mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, sister, and brother, and to my dog. The girl is reading a book with her mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, sister, and brother, and to her dog. Ahora compare usted este enunciado o estos enunciados con los que usted ha escrito. Recuerde que usted debió escribir también los enunciados individuales. Now, I am turning to activity number 2. This is activity number 2. It is an easy activity, a very simple activity. You see pictures and hear words for family relations or family members. We have to match these words to the pictures. And that's all. Hágalo usted, por favor. Yo lo haré también y usted comparará. Here are the words. Ahora yo voy a asumir que esta es mi family. Esta es my family y primeramente voy a presentar my family. This is my brother. This is my sister. This is my mom. This is my grandma. This is my dad. And this is my grandpa. Yo no estoy allí, incluido. No aparezco en la foto. Okay. Ahora voy a describir my family desde el punto de vista de quienes tengo en my family. I have a brother, a sister, my mom, my dad, a grandma, and a grandpa. Voy a escribirlo. Here you are. I have a brother, a sister, my mom, my dad, a grandma, and a grandpa. Y ahora lo voy a hacer desde la perspectiva de cuántas familias, cuántas personas hay en my family. There are 7 people in my family. My brother, my sister, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my grandpa, and me. Déjame escribirlo. Here is the description. There are 7 people in my family. My brother, my sister, my mom, my dad, my grandpa, my grandma, and me. Ahora yo voy a describir la familia de esta niña. The girl has a brother, a sister, her mom, her dad, a grandma, and a grandpa. Let me write that. Ahora voy a decir cuántas personas hay o quiénes hay in her family. There are 7 people in her family. Her brother, her sister, her mom, her dad, her grandma, her grandpa, and herself. Let me put this into words. Here you are. There are 7 people in her family. Her brother, sister, mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa, and herself. Aquí no repetí her. Esa es otra manera de presentarlo, sin tener que repetirlo. Solamente lo escribí una vez. Her brother, sister, mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa, and herself. Este herself para referirme a la niña misma. Right? Okay, my dear students, I hope everything was clear to you. That's all about this lesson. I will talk to you again next time. Goodbye.